There we go. We're going to go right back into it. My camera cooperates. There it goes. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Guys, we're so close. I still hope for unimpressed baby Terra. Well, we'll see. We shall see. Alright, everybody. It's time. Let's go step on some buttons simultaneously. We get past the random battle switch. It shouldn't be too hard. I can lock, since lock can use the caliber. Okay. I'm actually gonna leave her up there. Go to the next one. You get to climb through a pipe. Congratulations. Wrong button. Always I press the wrong button when I'm trying to switch parties. Oh boy. Yikes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Go, you guys. It's the magic of the three Esper goddesses, maybe. Or gods, or whatever the... Welcome, friends. That sounds like an evil laugh. I knew you'd make it here, so I've prepared some suitable entertainment for you. You have a series of mini-bosses? How long are you going to let the destruction continue? I've tapped into the ultimate power. Observe! Such magnificent power. You are like insects to me. It's okay, I don't care about those two. I will exterminate everyone and everything! People will keep rebuilding the things you take from them. Then I'll destroy those too. Why do people rebuild things they know are going to be destroyed? Why do people cling to life when they know they can't live forever? Think how meaningless each of your lives is. It's not the net result of one's life that's important. It's the day-to-day concerns, the personal victories, and the celebration of life and love. Guys, she learned about love finally. If enough people are able to experience the joy that each day can bring... No, it's enough if people are able to experience the joy that each day can bring. And have you found your joy in this nearly dead world of ours? Yes! It was in a town full of orphans! I know what love is. And I have learned to celebrate life and the living. My family lives on inside of me. It is my dream to build a kingdom in which I can guarantee freedom and dignity. I have come to experience anew the love of my brother. I've met someone who can accept me for what I am. I have a special little granddaughter. My friend's airship and her love. I don't know what voice I should do for Mog. I have my friends here. That's my Moogle voice, you guys. You, my friends. Me, all of you. Yes, thank you, Gao. Gogo and Umaru don't get actual lines. This is sickening. You sound like chapters from a self-help booklet. Prepare yourselves. Now for my next trick. I will make you all disappear. Kefka, you don't know what you're doing. Stop! Has Kefka ever known what he's doing, to be fair? The commercials for FF3 had Mog talk like a gangster boss. That's horrifying. I command the greatest power in the universe. You are all helpless before me. Shut it, clown face. Your mountain's on fire, dude. I don't know if you know this, but your mountain's on fire. I will destroy everything. I will create a monument to non-existence. So you're just a nihilist, basically. This is what it boils down to. Tara, did you summon your own rock for the purpose of talking at him? Life will go on. There will always be people and dreams. No! I will hunt them down! I will destroy it all! Destroy, destroy, destroy! No, he's a Dalek in disguise, apparently. We will not allow you to harm another living thing. Hee hee hee. But what fun is destruction if no precious lives are lost? Already effed up. You can't do that much more damage to it. It's over, Kefka. Is this the order in which I want people to be in my party? Because... Oh, if I lose people, do they keep coming in? Interesting. Well, that's my A team. Then I want Mog. Then I want Tara. Rank the order in which you like these characters. Okie dokie, I've been doing that all game. Do Edgar before Locke, probably. God, this is file save slot 2. Just yeah, alright. Fizzy, then tomorrow, then Steve, then Strangle. Alright guys, you have here the definitive list of the characters I like. Not shown on this list is Realm, for good reason. Also not shown on this list, Shadow. Shadow probably would have gone between Locke and Fizzy, I think. Maybe between Fizzy and Tomorrow. Just higher up just for the dog value. But yeah, there you have it. Here's the characters I care about. Alright. Here it goes, you guys. Final boss battle. That is nothing like what he looked like, you guys. That is absolutely nothing like what he looked like. I'm trying to fight, but am I able to even do that? I mean, he still looked like he was in his clown outfit, which is a little weird. Shoot. Did herself and Sabin last time. Wish I could see what their statuses were. Wish I had a chance to, like, re-equip everyone before I started, but they're fine. There's, like, no little arrow to show who I'm attacking, but I assume he's the only target, so... He's been on that protein diet for crazy clowns. Yeah, clearly. The one that fuses you with rock. This is pretty good music so far. Oh no! 5-3 again. And then... Cure 3. That was the sound of something dying, wasn't it? Like a piece of the enemy dying, maybe? He's been doing the insanity workouts. I don't know what he's been doing. Sucking life force out of statues, apparently. It's a bit ridiculous. Okay. Cure everyone again. And then scan him just to see if there's anything we can use that he might have something to do. I assume he has multiple forms. Like, this is a Final Fantasy boss fight. Like, I will be disappointed if it turns out he does not have multiple forms. Okay, let's find out some stuff about this guy. Can't probe target. There you go. He is unprobable. As well as improbable. Let's try Pearl and Bolt 3. Let's see what either of those Okay, Pearl, pretty effective. Also heard the sound of something dying. Uh-oh. Alright, Form 2. Get ready. It turns out... it turns out there was a... Can we just... I'm assuming these are supposed to be Kefka in various forms, but it looks like Sabin? Because, you know, he's got like the, like, buzz cut rat tail thing going on. And also one of them is naked and blue with gold veins. And one of them is either
jumping downwards or being crucified, and they're all in like action poses that make no sense, and one of them is sitting on the head of a lion? Question mark. Who is this in red here? I don't know if you guys, oh, you can't see my mouse when I'm, alright, when I'm not selected, but like in red, see how there's like this girl there in a red bikini and loincloth in the middle going like this? Like, is she chained to something? She looks chained to something. Alright, let's just keep going. So we just moved slightly upwards on the Kefka, beanstalk? I don't... Okay, so we've all got life free on us at the moment, that's fine. And then I guess pearl on everything. Oh, and good, I can target them individually. So the actual viable ones are lion head, backwards facing one, lady, and blue dude. And I can't multi-target, so I guess I'm just gonna fight blue dude for now. Yeah, I think it does look like she has Christmas bow underwear on. I was gonna say that, but then I thought, no, it's like it's a sash, it's tied from the side with a knot in the middle, right? It's just the way it comes around her hips, but no, I think you're totally right. She's just wearing her Christmas bow underwear. Cure 3 everyone every turn because it only costs me 1 MP, so why the fuck not? Kefka was more sinister than Sephiroth. I mean, for a definition of sinister, I guess. I find him less compelling than Sephiroth because, I find Kefka less compelling than Sephiroth because at least Sephiroth had a motivation that makes sense. Kefka's motivation is literally like, just fucking destroy everything. I'm so angry that people aren't suffering right now. Like, I can only get a boner if everyone in the world is suffering. That's Kefka's motivation. Whereas Sephiroth is like mad that he's a test tube baby. Like, fine, that makes sense. Why not? Dot. We have to beat up this lady. I think the lady is chained to the thing, because look at the one wrist of hers that's showing. Doesn't it really look like she's like manacled to that beanstalk thing? Sephiroth thinks thought he was a god. Yeah, I mean, that's true. He went crazy with power, because he's like, well, fuck it, if I was made to do this, then I'm gonna whole hog it, I'm just gonna do it. But I don't know, he had a more compelling story arc than I am evil for the sake of being evil, I felt. But that's just personal opinion, you're welcome to your own. Kefka's just so goofy, is the thing. Yeah, if she is chained to it, that, you know, raises an interesting question of, like, consent's not exactly the word I'm using, or I'm looking for, but, like, we're beating her up, and she's just apparently, like, trapped in this weird Kefkastrosity that, this cure is gonna hurt. Oh shit, I don't have item on him. Well. zombie works differently in this. Like, he's zombified, but the cure didn't hurt him. He just literally can't be anything other than 0 hit points. Zombie can be cured with the thing. It can be cured with this. I wonder how they would make the boss in 3D. There were some pretty impressively weird-looking bosses in some of the other, in some of the later games. I think they could manage it. And don't. Just like a demi thing. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna get cured in a second. Interesting. I believe the Kagedtiger is an unholy fusion of warriors that Kefka has corrupted and absorbed their powers. So are those supposed to be General, like, Leo or whatever, whoever he was? And if so, who's the lady in red? No! Luckily, life 3. Life 3, right? Save the fucking day. I just gotta make sure I recast it on them before they die again. Oh, we're moving up the beanstalk. I don't understand, like, physically how this is working either. Are we, like, floating upwards steadily? And now it's loungy Kefka and a floating woman's head. Because we've never learned throughout the entire game that Kefka cares about anyone, or has ever cared about anyone, so why not throw in a random lady? Wait, do they not have life 3 on them? I thought I cast life 3 on them. On yourself? You don't know life 3. This is very, like, this sort of interesting choral orchestral piece, like, very, very churchy, isn't it? Like 3, cure 3. Do it. He suffers from multiple personality disorder. He suffers from, like, horrible fucking mutant monster syndrome is what he suffers from. I'm a fucking psycho who's, like, bloated on the power of the world disorder. This is such a good team. God, this is such a good team. Phantom of the Opera bullshit music right here. Not bullshit. Good shit. Medio! No! Oh, when he's so low on health. Oh hey, good, it missed. They're all manifestations of his various psyches. So the lady's head is the part of him that's his inner goddess, is what you're telling me? That's the part of him that secretly wishes he could star in 50 Shades of Grey. The thing about creating a monument to non-existence, Kefka, is that nobody's around to see it. Do you understand that? I mean, like... Oops. Didn't actually mean to hit that. I was just checking to see who had it on. Oh no! Is that permadeath? Oh shit. Are we on final form? It's the opening theme, you guys! Yep. Cyan was replaced by Mog. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, we have to pause here. We have to pause here for a moment. What the fuck are you? I don't know if I can even put into words. So he's got 1.5 angel wing sets and 1 demon wing set, and he's purple and mostly naked, but he has like big elf ears and giant lipstick and a pink ponytail feather thing. Yup. He looks like that villain from Skyward Sword, which I only played a little bit of, but purple and naked and with wings. Who is also a clown, sort of. Alright. Sabin, you're gonna have to avenge Cyan.
Life, dreams, hopes, where did they come from? And where are they headed?
In my mind, he's speaking in like a choral voice.
These things, I am going to destroy them!
God, do I set Mog to dance? I guess I do. Luckily, Celeste. I probably still can't scan him, but Mog, your instant deaths are not gonna work against a fucking purple seraph. No, you're right. You're right. There is very clearly a boner right there. In this general vicinity. Yep. Like we said, you know, causing the whole world to suffer is the only way he can get it up. So that's, it's just how he rolls. Oh, did Mog get taken down? I didn't notice.
The end comes. The
beyond chaos. Here's a bald man to laugh! Have bald man laughing power. Surge! This hasn't been much. And see if Pearl works. Goner. Sounds bad. Actually, didn't do that much. It was a lot of build-up for very little. Kepka. Serafka. Like, there's actually literally nothing that could be other than a boner because there's no reasonable part of his anatomy that could go in that direction. Like, unless he's like got the hilt of a sword or something under there, like something is protruding right there. And I mean, if it's not a boner, then I'm not sure what it is. Can I just not cast like, oh! Hey guys, guess what? The A-Team plus Mog. Okay, but does this restore the world? Or is everything just still poisoned? Because that's the important part. Dissolves into dust. Just like the monsters in Undertale. Da 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 da. Kefka's getting derezzed. Yep, derezzed totally. Now we gotta wait for Shadow before we jump off this thing. It's breaking up. Hey, it's Realm.
There's no time to lose. Airship's just ahead. Terra power! Come on, everybody. We have to work together.
She transformed and then fell down. Oh no, did she become a Magicite? Or is everybody's Magicite just being destroyed?
Magic is disappearing from this world. The Espers, they can no longer exist. You mean Terra too? Well, she's half human. I can lead you out with my last ounce of strength.
And she heroically sacrificed herself so that Locke and Celeste can have an uncomplicated romance. And then there was a book. Wow, that animation though. Oh, in case you forgot their actual names, based on what you named them. Machines. I hate machines. You just have to stand on it, Cyan. You literally just have to stand on it. There you go. Just have to show technology who's boss. Yeah, great. Busy as Setzer Kabiani. I meant to do that. Yeah, good call, Fizzy. I like their interpretation of him in Kingdom Hearts too. Daryl, I'm starting to sound just like you. Probably Go-Go. Edgar as Edgar Roni Figaro. And Sabin as Sabin Renee Figaro. His middle name is Renee, you guys. Is he just overcompensating for having a feminine middle name? I didn't turn my back on the kingdom, big brother. I knew you'd be a better king. I trained hard knowing that one day something. Now I know I have these stupid muscles. It's to impress impressionable knights. Mog as Mog. Can't you fly? Yeah, see? That's how we found you, Mog. Picked him up by the pom-pom. Hair, watch the hair. Don't you have fur instead of hair? Hey, Trumpet! You're just in time for the end credits. Tomorrow as Umaro. So this is only the characters we had at the end of the game, presumably. So I assume Shadow is not going to be here. Maybe he will, but it won't open. Umaro, do something Yeti-like. There we go. Just bust. You could have busted down the door, but you could also bust through the wall, I guess. It's alright, Trumpet. There's some amazing end sequence stuff going on here. So, Yo-Yo Ma as Go-Go. Yeah, I like the fact that we get to see all the name deviations. That's kind of super fun. Oh, the buttons have to be pressed simultaneously. That's not that hard. I mean, literally mimicry is what Go-Go does. Oh no! Go-Go! What happened to Go-Go? Steve. What is that supposed to be? Steve Esgao. It's like a helmet? Is he like inside a helmet? Like what the fuck is that supposed to be? Like everything else, okay, I could sort of get it, but still. You know, like it's at least everything else has been at least somewhat relevant. I don't understand what that like diving helmet is supposed to have to do with Gao? Steve find shortcut, and by find shortcut, I mean fell down the cliff, and will now throw other people down the cliff. Aww. Luck as Luck Cole. Has the... Oh, they get one introduction. Celeste as Celeste Cher, or Sherry. Cher, I think. Cher? What did you drop, Celeste? Your hairband? No! Locke, save her! Twoo-wub! Listen, we're intentionally ridding ourselves of your two other love interests so that you can have this one and not worry about it. Oh, was the trinket the handkerchief that Locke, of Locke's, that, like, that dove gave her? If so, that's super cute. Tara, as... Not sure what the goblets have to do with her much either, but... Tara Branford! Locke's bandana that he tied to a seagull for some reason. And she used that to assume that he was alive somehow. Father? We must part now. The Espers will disappear from this world forever. I mean, you're just a rock, so... The human part of you is very strongly attached to something or someone. Oh no, they're not gonna make it they are gonna make it complicated. You'll probably be able to remain in this world as a human being. Rome. As... Realm. Aroni. Aroni? Arouni? I don't believe that Locke tied that bandana to the seagull to, like, heal its wing or whatever. I believe that seagull just dive-bombed him and stole his bandana. What else? Where else would you do it? Do a portrait of you on canvas. What? Like, where else would you do it? Are you going to paint it on your body somewhere? Because that's creepy. Sad face as Shadow. Is he going to mysteriously reappear in the end sequence? Or do we just not get a cutscene of him? Oh. We don't get a cutscene of him because we killed him! Single tear for Shadow. Single tear for Nick Fury. I don't understand what this is supposed to represent. Is, like, that where we met him? Stragolas. Stragomagus. How come he and Rome don't have the same last name? I guess we don't know who, we don't know what Shadow's last name was, so... I'm surprised that Realm and Straggle didn't get introduced at the same time in the credits. Player. Come with me. Everyone fly! Don't you all have the powers of flight? The last piece of magicite. Which one was that? Phoenix? Okay, your power, it's fading. You know, you could just fly on the airship and point Yeah, like, you don't have to fly in the air, you could just stand on the deck and direct us, like, you don't... Alright. Like, literally, just stand on the deck and point. Why are you flying? She became a save point, like the other members of her species. If you don't find Mog or Umaru, do they get like a sequence like Shadows in that end credits? Do it right, Katarine. Meaning what? Do what right? Is she giving birth? Because if she's giving birth, that's a weird thing to say to someone giving birth. Yep, those are Terra's orphans. Those are the people she cares about. For a while longer. Where's Terra? Celeste actually seems to care more about Terra than anybody else. How good she managed to land on the deck. Like, seriously though, like, I'm happy that they are friends and that they didn't draw this into a, like, they're fighting over Locke thing, because, oh, did he catch her with the ship? Is that what's going on? I like that that they're friends and, like, that they're close, instead of being, like, pitted together, or pitted against each other fighting over Locke. That's refreshing. Terra has the most passed out, drunk, wounded sprite of any character. Yeah. And her image for the credits was 2 martini glasses. That's true. It was. She's just a bit of a lightweight. It's her magic blood. They don't take well to alcohol. I was so pissed off at the time I was playing this game and they announced Final Fantasy VII would be on PlayStation. Yeah, I could see that. I'm a little bit annoyed that I'm gonna have to buy a PS3 or a PS4 for Kingdom Hearts 3, to be honest. But I knew that was coming, so I'm actually holding off getting it until KH3 comes out because just in case, like, they don't get it out until the next generation of consoles. So Katarine is, like, one of the 2 older kids who manages the orphans, and she's like a teenager. She's like 16 or 17 or something, but her boyfriend got her pregnant. So I'm assuming, given that she was lying on the bed there, that she was giving birth to her child. Terra left her and her boyfriend in charge of the orphans. She had to go off and save the world. And I think they were in that sequence because Terra was, like, psychically communicating with them and saying, like, hey, like, we did it, you guys, you gotta hang on. Well, the world looks better. It looks healthier. The sky is blue again, the land has grass on it again. Ted Woolsey! Translator. Woolsey, you mostly did okay. You had a couple of weird spots there. Yeah, there was a whole plot line trumpet that we went through, where like Tara was taking care of these orphans and she didn't want to leave, and she's, you know, like we had to come and talk her out of it, and she was like, no, I won't leave them, and then the little kids were like, it's okay, you know, like, we trust you, you can save the world, and she's like, alright, well, I'm leaving you two older kids in charge, I'll be back. Ted Woolsey gave us stuff like, you best be frozen. Yep. Do it right, Katarine. Yeah. Yeah, Woolsey, you got a couple of oddities in there. I mean, there are a couple of oddities in this game as a whole. So, you know, like Purple Seraph Kefka and anything with Ultras in it. In the end, I respect Ultros's life choices to become a secretary, as opposed to an angry octopus that ambushes people. You know, if he's happy and not hurting people, more power to him. Bless his several purple octopus hearts. Purple Seraph Erection Kefka. Yeah, I mean, that's what it was, right? That's clearly what it was. This is pretty cool looking, seeing the back of the ship like that. They put a lot of pixels into that. This is a nice end animations. It's okay, Edgar will totally romance you if you want. I mean, that's what he does. Just romance the ladies. Yep, see? Now she has her own unimpressed baby. You did it, Katarine. You gave birth to an unimpressed baby. What opinion? It's not that contrived that Tara didn't die. I mean, like, the question of whether she would die from the loss of magic is sort of ambiguous, because she's only half Esper. So, like, I'm perfectly satisfied with that as an explanation, to be honest. I actually think it would have been a little cheesier if they had killed her off, because it makes things a little neat pat with the romance angle. Like, oh, she sacrificed herself for the good of the people, and then everyone was okay. And she didn't have to sacrifice herself. So good for her. Realm doing the little... Hey, their plant grew. See, life is coming back to the world. The grass is getting greener again. Sabin, now would be a good time to ask Cyan to marry you. Everybody's in great spirits. Do it. Just do it. She's king of the world! Did she just, like, take her hair out of her scrunchie? Is that what happened there? Realm saying no to Edgar. I think we were pretty sure, like, didn't Realm come on to Edgar at one point, and he was like, you're way too young for me. Like, I'm pretty sure that happened. Because that would be really super skeevy. It's the Ghost Swamp. This music is almost a little ominous. Like, I think it's supposed to be triumphant, but it sounds a little bit too much like battle music. like, you could just land somewhere now, right? Like, I don't... Where are you even going? The end. You guys, it took us 6 months, but we did it! We did it! We got to the end! GG indeed, yes! Game finished! Have a screensaver. Alright. That was lovely. That was super great, you guys. Buxter says, so now I feel obligated to tell you that due to a bug in the game, you could kill almost maybe all creatures and bosses with a spell combination. Is it vanish and then break? Because I've heard of that. You like make them invisible, or it's like vanish and then sketch or something like that. I've heard that there's some like really cheap kill everybody command, but you know, like it's better without cheating. Vanish Doom. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna take a short break, and then I'm gonna come back, and we should do like a final wrap-up where I talk about my thoughts on the game, and if you guys have any like questions or things that you would like me to talk about during this last part, put it in the chat. I actually have no idea relative to where I am on the screen. Chat would be this way for you guys, right? Yeah, put it in the chat. So yeah, we'll have a nice little, you know, short discussion segment after the break, and then we're done, you guys. This has been fantastic. We'll be right back if I can get my webcam to cooperate. Come on, webcam. There we go. All right, we'll be right back, guys. Hold tight.